In this video, I will explain why poverty, hunger, and conflict still exist, even though humanity now lives in an age where none of them are truly necessary. We live in abundance. We have knowledge, technology, energy, transport, and communication. Right now, not in the future, but today, humanity could provide every single person on this planet with shelter, food, water, education, and medical care. It is not a dream. It is simple logic. The Earth produces more than enough each year. Every minute, tons of food are destroyed, not because it has gone bad, but because it no longer creates profit. Stores throw away fresh fruit because the shape is imperfect, or because new stock looks better. At the same time, people go hungry on the same continents where that food was grown. That is not coincidence. That is design. Poverty is not a flaw in the system. Poverty is the system. It keeps people moving, keeps them dependent, keeps them controllable. A person who must fight to survive has no time to question the structure. They simply keep it running. If everyone had enough, few would spend their lives serving the ambitions of others. Freedom would replace obedience, and a system built on obedience cannot afford freedom. Hunger is not a lack of resources. It is a method of control. A struggling population is predictable. A secure one is not. We already have the technology to turn seawater into drinking water, to harvest energy from sunlight and air, to grow food anywhere on Earth. But these solutions appear only where profit appears with them. Self-sufficiency does not generate revenue, and a person who no longer depends on the system is difficult to direct. This is why nothing changes, not because it is impossible, but because it is not profitable. The global structure is vast, connected, and stable. It has refined itself for centuries. Politics, economics, education, and media interlock like gears, lubricated by fear, guilt, and habit. It absorbs every crisis, wars, recessions, disasters, and uses them to strengthen itself. It cannot easily collapse because it has no single center. It exists inside every office, every transaction, every person who believes they are too small to matter. That belief is its greatest defense. You could call it a tragedy, but in truth, it is simply logic. A system that rewards control will always preserve control. So what can a single human do in a world that maintains itself so perfectly? First, understand. Because once you understand, you stop being confused. Second, accept. Not out of weakness, but out of clarity. You cannot fight a system that you still sustain, but you can live within it without being consumed by it. Third, use it. Take what it offers, information, tools, access, and turn them into leverage. Those who understand the rules can move through the game without losing themselves in it. Worry, guilt, or excessive empathy may exist, but they change nothing. They are weights you may carry, yet they do not alter the machine. It sounds cold, but it is the only position from which peace is possible, because this structure will not fall. It is too large, too stable, too protected, too secure to fail, and you can learn to live above it, not as its victim, but as its observer, not fighting blindly, but acting consciously. Understand the game, read its patterns, use its flaws, for the one who truly understands it is already free, even if the world never will be. Now that you see what the world has become, ask yourself, what will you do?